Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Adam RPG with me, Bring It On. Off camera I was looking at my companion's luck stats to see who's going to get the clown nose that we got last episode. I'm not going to equip it on my main character because luck is one of my dump stats and personality is my primary attributes, so there's literally no reason for a main character to wear this. Hexagon has 6 luck, which is the highest out of all the companions. It also affects your crit chance, so it does have a combat purpose. And companions don't need personality, so he only benefits from having that equipped. I think he goes from... He only goes up by 1%, so right now he's at 7%. If I equip the clown nose... Should go up to 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, perfect. So yeah, now he's got a little clown nose on. You can't see it under the mask. Get it? Despite me having these protective masks, protective face masks in all my companions, they don't do anything. They do add +2 stealth, but that's an insignificant amount of stealth. And companions can't be poisoned, so the toxic resistance doesn't help. I have it on there just for aesthetics. Anyway, let's talk to this couple here. A cute girl of around 20 smiles at you and nods, while continuing to squeeze her boyfriend of the same age. After looking you over, she whispers shyly, "Hi, if you want something, you better talk to my boyfriend, Kesha. He's the jealous type. If you say so." A good-looking young man smiles politely and nods to you, and keeps on tightly squeezing his other half, a girl of the same age. Eventually the young man starts talking. "Hey there, name's Kesha, and this here's my girlfriend Shura. Did you want to ask us something?" "How long have you been sitting here already?" The person you're talking to shrugs and smiles. "Time flies when you're having fun, especially with a loved one. See, this is our honeymoon. The leaders of our... Actually, I looked up the pronunciation of this. I've been saying Kolkoj. It's Kolkai. So the leaders of our Kolkai gave us some money and time off after the wedding, so we came here to marvel at the abundance of culture. And each other. What a sweet pair you guys are. I care to change the subject, though." "We can change the subject. What did you want?" Sure. To ask a few questions." "Go ahead. Ask anything and we'll answer. Right, baby?" The person you're talking to affectionately rubs a significant other's shoulder. So, what's your story?" Nothing special. Our families were always friendly with each other. Now we've decided to marry. We came here to celebrate the decision." "What can I say? Good luck, lovebirds. Another question." Where are you from?" "We're working at Kolkai near the borders of this region. The place is called Rutinsk. It was nearly untouched by the bombs. Lots of greenery, great harvests, great weather. Sounds like paradise. Next question." "Ask us anything, please." What do you think about the circus?" "For some, this place is a den of drunken, degenerate mutants, freaks, drug dealers, and child molesters. For young people like us, though, it's a place of culture. Our Kolkai doesn't even have a theater, where here you can see the real-life clowns and acrobats, just like in mysterious India or the snow-covered peaks of Tibet. The people here are so unique. Each one is like a show in his or her own right. Barbara the Bearded Lady is a prophet and dangerous mutant in one package, and Yana the Egg Layer is mysterious and charming. What can you say about Gutsy the Clown? The man's basically a legend. Oh my. Yeah, the names alone already say a whole lot. Now, another question. Have you heard any interesting rumors?" "Well, I won't bother you with rumors from our Kolkai, but locally, let me think. Oh, I heard there's something awful going on with Gutsy the Clown's gut, and that Laffy the Clown has some business with a postal worker. Wow, what a place. So full of mystery. Yeah, plenty of rumors here. Another question." Let's change the subject. Alright, so in case you guys don't remember, this is the couple that Xander from Krasno, the guy from the future, sent us to break up, because their child becomes a tyrant and takes over his city. Or nation, whatever he's from. A couple of words about your marriage. The couple smiles still wider. Sure thing. Hee hee. We thought people here would be grumpy, but it seems like love inspires everyone it touches. It's so nice to get stopped by people simply to wish us luck with our new family union. So, what were you going to say?" These two look so good together. Please, do not ruin their love." "Come on, man. I'm not afraid to hear something nasty. But your friend obviously has a warm heart. He'd never insult us or try to break us up, right?" I don't remember what I chose last time. I think I chose option 2. I think I'm gonna go with personality and break them up. Hey, I want to ask your girlfriend something. How could she marry you after everything we did together? You start spinning a yarn about a lengthy romance between you and the young woman. Your tale is so convincing, the young man actually backs away from his girlfriend with an expression of pure disgust. Shura, how could you? How could I what? Don't tell me you believe his lies. I've never even seen this guy before. Why would he lie? Did that sound like a joke to you? Go on, let's hear your stupid explanation. After all I've done for you, you're gonna turn on me just because some lies told by a complete stranger. You've done nothing for me, you liar. You cheating female dog. I never loved you. What a bloody bastard you are. You freaking simpleton. You're like a village idiot. Screw you, cow. I never want to see you again. The two former lovebirds walk away, but in different directions. It seems that their union has ended. Hee hee, time to claim my reward. Well, I mean, if their marriage fell apart that easily, maybe they weren't meant to be together in the first place. Alright, Barbara the Bearded Lady. You examine the woman before you with honest interest. She is tall and broad, with a big head and a tender, feminine gaze. She also sports a beard thick and sleek enough to make a lumberjack green with envy. Something else unusual. Her arms are covered with small hexagonal armor plates, seemingly made of chitin. Using her thick, chitinous fingers, the bearded lady is trying, and failing, to tame her tangled beard into braids. Seeing you approach, she gives up on her luxurious facial hair, and says in a delightful feminine voice, I'm Barbara the Bearded Lady, psychic help at the ready. I may look scary, but I'm kind. 10 rubles and I'll tell you what the future hides. So there are still real women to be found in Russian settlements. Not every one of them turned out into stick-thin, miniskirt-wearing hussies, I guess. Here you may gaze upon a real woman, a she-warrior, a poet, a bearded monstrosity, just like in the olden days. Madam, I am surprised to notice you do not have a ring on your finger. Perhaps you and I could talk in a more private setting. Sorry, Grandpa, I'd rather cut my own throat with a rusty butter knife. Age is only a number. Your number is anything but lucky. 10 rubles to tell my future. Okay, let's give it a try. Barbara puts the 10 rubles in her pocket, closes her eyes, and says, I see an adulterer hidden in the city of Red. He imagines filthy fairy tales. Will they ever see paper? You decide. Be quick. The time is nigh. The city of Red. Am I missing something here? I don't know what this is referring to. I see. How about we change the subject? Changing the subject isn't the same as changing my beard color. It doesn't take 5 hours and a bucket of dye. I care to chat some more. I bet my beard you'll love talking to me. Well, tell me about yourself, Barbara. Barbara shyly plays with her beard. Since the age of 16, me and my stepdad worked together as mercenaries. My mutant arms are rock hard and can tear through metal, which made the profession easy for me. But when Dad was killed in the Chernigov mutilation rampage, I joined the circus. And you know what? It quickly became a second home to me. With a daughter like that, I would also gladly die at the Chernigov mutilation rampage, by killing myself. Sticks and stones won't break my bones. What a tale. Next question. Ask your questions. Don't be shy. What do you do around here? Barbara lifts her chin proudly, and her soft beard begins to flutter in the wind. I do lots of things. At first, I was simply a sideshow. I sat in a cage for 8 or 10 hours each day, listened to people mocking me, read books, and solved pre-war crossword puzzles. When my butt grew heavy from all the sitting, I decided to take up palm reading and other kinds of divination. Yana the Egglayer and me also made this funny little show together. She wanted to make me a hat with a bullseye on it so I could sit and let guests throw rotting fruit at my face. But since me and Yana had a fight, some awesome idea has gone by the wayside. Sounds like you regret it. Another question. How's life? Have you got everything you need? Completely. I started my life as a mercenary who killed people. Now I make them laugh instead, and earn money not just for my own selfish needs, but also for those closest to me. In the big world out there, I was a huge, scary, bearded female dog, but here in the circus, I feel like a sweet little bearded lady, a real woman. Glad to hear that. Another question. Have you heard any good rumors lately? Heard that one of our mutated brethren, Ramses the cook who left us near Trudegrad, now works as a culinary critic for a big newspaper. They pay him for yelling at cooks all across the wasteland. Never thought that would be possible. I wonder if we'll run across him in the upcoming expansion. Sounds like an interesting sort of guy. Another question. Let's maybe change the subject. I already read that. Why so sad, Barbara the Bearded Lady? Just look at that. Barbara the Bearded Lady shows you her chitinous fingers. Or chitness. These fingers of mine are pretty good at holding guns and choking enemies, like back when I was a mercenary. They make braiding my beard nearly impossible. Before we had a fight, Yana the Egg Layer used to braid my beard all the time. But then she got this silly notion that I ate one of her eggs. Now she won't even talk to me, even though I'm totally blameless. Listen, friend. Maybe a people person like you could make her listen. Please, make us friends again. I'm a natural diplomat, it's true. I'll do anything I can to help. Alright, let's go talk to Yana. Already read that. If you're looking for fun, come check out my excellent brand. I lay eggs both day and night, silver toned. It's a delight. We've already read that too. About your feud with Barbara the Bearded Lady. The usually shy Yana the Egg Layer rapidly turns scarlet with fury. Don't you dare even mention that female dog's name. I've laid tons of eggs in my life. Only one had a living embryo inside. I was going to raise him as my son. I was planning to call him Vadim the Egg Layer, or something like that. But that stupid bearded female dog broke his egg open, and not just killed him, but ate him. I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I can never forgive what she did. Ever since my loyal new friend Ivan the Crane reported Barbara's evil deed, she is dead to me. Dead. Oh, why did you even bring this up? What Ivan says is true. In all this cruel world, only he understands me. Uh-huh. So Ivan the Crane was the one who told you about Barbara's crime. Okay, let's change the subject. Alright, let's go talk to Ivan the Crane. Before you sits a thin young man of around 20. A huge and colorful beak is growing out of his face. Hello again, Wanderer. I am Ivan the Crane. I'm investigating Barbara and Yana's fight. Can you help me? The young man is already talking over you. Don't even start. The bearded old cow took a child away from my best friend. It's no secret that my dear, though highly unoriginal Yana Egg Layer lays eggs constantly. But the one Barbara ate was alive. Had a living future child inside. Oh, I'd give anything for such a blessing. Yeah, I also think Yana is unoriginal. I like Yana, but she is truly unoriginal and brutish. Out of the two of us, I'm definitely the superior bird person. I have a beak and enjoy standing on one leg. She's just some woman who can squirt an egg out of her cooch. Nature is too kind to her. So you decide to punish her by destroying her only fertile egg. Han? I don't know what this is. Talk before I choke you to death. Terrified by your massive strength, Ivan the Crane begins flailing his arms like wings, as if trying to fly away. When his weird reaction yields no results, he screams out. Yes, fine, you got me. I confess. I just wanted to hold the egg in my arms, to feel what it's like to be a mother, but the night was so very dark. The Hesperus star was the only light in the sky. Its red glow affected my mind and I fell over. I broke the egg of Yana the Egg Layer. The life inside it died that very instant. I wanted to run away, to kill myself, to die. Then a better plan of action came to mind. I disposed of the small body inside the egg the only way I knew how. I ate it, and planted the eggshells in Barbara's beard as she slept. Then in the morning I found a new friend in Yana, who bitterly hated Barbara after learning what she'd done. What I did. In a way, I am to blame. But even more so, my loneliness in this cruel world. Ivan the Crane begins to softly weep. This conversation is at an end. One might even say you killed two birds with one stone. Okay, I've heard enough. Farewell. Alright, let's bring up Barbara again. Oh, what is it? Listen, Ivan the Crane confessed. In reality, he was the dastard who ate your baby. Yana the Egg Layer staggers, as if she had been struck in the face, and lets out a muffled scream. Trembling uncontrollably, she slowly turns towards Ivan the Crane, who's sitting with his beak down in the dirt. I even asked him that night, why was his beak so red? He told me he'd been pecking at some beets. But in reality, the stains were the blood of my unborn child, my Vadim the Egg Layer. My God, I've been cursing Barbara all this time, all this while. How many times did I beg God for her death? How many black gypsy candles did I burn for the devil to claim her soul? While the real filthy baby killer is right at my side. Forgive me, sweet Barbara the bearded lady. Forgive me for being such a fool. Yana the egg layer falls face first into the dirt and covers her head, shaking with sobs. She needs some alone time now. I should probably go, Yana the egg layer. Don't be too hard on yourself. I leveled up. Also, Alexander has points to spend. So let's get this up to, I guess, 105, and then a couple points into throwing weapons. Then I also leveled up. I don't know if I need more speechcraft or not. I'm going to keep pumping points into it because I don't know what sort of skill checks the True to Grad expansion is going to have when it comes out. So I want to be ready for that when the time comes. We do something like that, I think. Oh sweet, more level up. I'm split between these two. I'm probably going to get Think Like the Enemy, because it is an extremely powerful ability. When we get there, still have another level up to go. So I think level 15 is a level that I actually beat the game last time. It may have been level 14. It was 14 or 15 I beat the game last time. Because I had that stupid Child Prodigy perk, which reduces your experience gain by like 50%. I'll be a lot stronger this time around, thankfully. The bearded woman greets you with a short nod and a shy smile, which is almost invisible behind her fluffy mustache. I see you come again to Barbara the bearded lady. New premonitions are all ready. Give me 10 rubles, dearest friend, and I will read your lovely hand. About your fight with Yana the egg layer. What? Go on, tell me. Barbara starts nervously winding one finger in the hair of her luxurious beard. I found out Yana's egg was broken by Ivan the Crane, because he wanted to feel what it's like to be a mother. Barbara's eyes light up. After he broke the egg by accident, he framed me. It all makes sense now. Oh, just you wait till Yana learns about this. Oh, buddy, thank you so much. The bearded lady grabs you with both her hands, and almost squeezes the life out of you in a giant bear hug. Every bone in your body feels the full brunt of her gratitude. Let me tell you this. While we're unpacking here, I traveled to a couple of villages down south and let some people throw rotten fruit at me for cash. And I'm giving it to you for all your help. Just don't tell anyone. Here. The woman pushes a small coin purse into your hands. All's well that ends well, as they say in Cuba. No other way to put it. I was glad to solve this riddle of the mutant and freak circus. Farewell, Barbara. Alright. Only one more NPC to talk to here at the circus. Then we can be on our way. Oh wait, who's this guy? Looks at you in silence. Oh, he's her bodyguard. A lean tan woman is giving you a doubtful look. She noisily smacks her lips and pulls a long cigarette from a metal case. Shooting you another suspicious glance, she puts a match to it, inhales deeply, and blows a fragrant smoke ring in your direction. What do you want? The circus is downstairs. And whom do I have the honor of addressing? The woman knocks the ashes from the tip of her cigarette and sniffs loudly. I'm Madame Vuva, the director of the circus. Do you have a complaint or something? Did a friend or relative get eaten by rats? Because if they did, I don't know anything about it. There are no weirdly aggressive and oversized rats here. Madame Vuva. Well, well, well. Do you know why the General Secretary of Krasno sent me here? The woman shakes her head irritatedly and flicks a strand of unwashed hair away from her forehead. I can guess. General Secretary. Huh. Still trying to get rid of us, I imagine. Yeah, that's one way to put it. He would like to have you killed. God, us mutants just cannot catch a break. What a bastard. I'm not surprised, though. He's General Secretary only in Krasno. For me and many other circus old-timers, he was, and still remains, a whiny old fool nicknamed Pee-Pants the Peapod. Yes, yes, you heard right. This god-sent politician started his career right here, in this very circus, amongst the other freaks and mutants like him. The General Secretary is a mutant? And how? We don't hire any mini-naturals here. Let normal people waste their resources on other normal people. Of course, he doesn't have anything that can be covered up by a stylish sport coat, but he is 100% mutant freak. What was he doing in the circus? For the most part, whining and working hard at avoiding any work. My people were very kind to him, even gave him his own cage so he could display himself for public entertainment. It's the easiest job there is, just sitting around while people gaze and scream at you. You don't have to lift a finger all day, and you still make good money. But that wasn't good enough for old pea pants. It's embarrassing. It's degrading. I wasn't born to live like this. After that, I moved him to sorting rotten fruit, which we provided our guests to throw at the other performers. But he started whining again. This smells bad. The worm bit me. And on and on. Finally, my friend Katerina Needle Hands made him a green suit jacket with deep pockets from collar to hem. His job was to walk amongst the audience selling cigarettes and snacks from these pockets. I am Silly Pea Pants the Pea Pod. Come nibble on my peas. That was his jolly catchphrase. Oh, you should have seen how mad he was. He hated us, despite the fact we gave him a home. How did he become the General Secretary? The Pea Pod was known for two things: excessive self-importance and his passion for saying big words. Once while we were staying near Trudegrad, he came across a hidden cache of goods. He found a nice suit and a party membership card with the name Gennady Nikolaev. The next evening, he ran away from the circus, like a pig with a firecracker jammed up its butt. And where do you think he ended up? General Secretary of the Krasno Chamber of Commerce. I have no idea how he got that gig, but ever since he's been after us. And for what? Is it because we remind him of what he really is? Or because of the humiliation we inflicted by giving him a job and a place to live? Well, this is quite the revelation. You don't say. Alright, but let me be honest. There's no future for you here. It'd be best for everyone if you leave. See, I don't know if I'm going to miss out on any quests. Because the guy that we talked to when we broke up that couple, he said there was a rumor with one of the clowns being associated with the postman. And there's a postman we run across later. I don't know if I'm going to be cutting off any quests by sending them away. I don't know. Alright, well screw it. I'm just gonna send him away. I'll get experience now. I won't worry about it later. But let me be honest. There's no future for you here. It'd be best for everyone if you leave. You're right. That fool's never gonna give us any peace. We just got here, and already we have to leave. And hurry it up. His patience is already pretty thin. Madame Vuvog grabs her skirts and runs out of the plane. You hear distressed voices coming from outside, followed by panicked screams and the stomping of many feet. Looking out the window, you're surprised to see that Silly Peapod's threats have been taken very much to heart by the circus folk. The camp is now completely empty. The carnies even left their decorations behind. Yeah. Alright, well. That's that. I wonder if any creatures show up here later. So like, at Maiden Spring Farm, if you do a quest, they'll up and leave and a bear will come and take their place. I'm wondering if this will be inhabited by like, I don't know, insects or something. Later, let's see. I'm gonna pop back in real fast and see if maybe it's been populated by somebody else. I'm sure it takes time if it does do that. But yeah, I do think that it was best for them to leave. Like, I don't feel bad about sending them away, but as long as as Gennady is in charge of the Chamber of Commerce, he's not going to leave them alone. So if they want peace, they do have to leave. Alright, let's go and turn in these two quests, and then I guess we have the death tunnel next time, right? I'll turn in these two quests, and then I'll look at my quest log and see what we're going to take or tackle next. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm almost 100% positive the sword or the saber was not in the game when I first played, because I'm seeing it all over the place. And the gun salesman Steven Seagal, here in Krasno, he always has one in his inventory, so I'm pretty sure. Also, it's not on the wiki page. I did look it up on the wiki page. And the saber's not listed there. It's not listed there either. Can't talk. Words are hard, especially when you read a whole lot of them over an extended period of time. They all start fusing together. Alright, does he have a bulletproof vest? I feel like his inventory hasn't updated in a while. But since I'm driving across the wasteland, I'm not giving him enough time to update his inventory between each visit. So when did I gain health? Was it 79 health I gained? Oh, because I leveled up. Oh, he's not here during... Alright. We'll stay in the hotel for a night. Oh yeah, that's right, can I ask about Artymev? Hi, how are you? You don't need to answer. I've already heard enough rubbish on the radio to last me all day. A man called Artymev was staying here. I can't find him. Yes, he was, but he left in a hurry. I heard him mention the mountain pass of woes. I don't know why anyone would go there. Those lands are nothing but wilderness. Anyway, I could use a nap. Do you have a spare room? Alright, let's see. So I'm paying for the room. Is it actually passing time? $508. Can I rest again? Make a quick save before I spend money on this. Cool, alright, it is passing time. Just not a lot. Probably because I'm going through withdrawal right now. I can't actually sleep. How much time passed there? Like 8 hours, okay. Xander takes a step towards you. You suddenly notice that he no longer wears a simple unitard. Now he also has a shiny golden belt covered in weird letters. A bunch of medals cover his chest. Someone awarded him with those while you were gone? Or did you really change the future? The man suddenly scowls. Aha! Oh, I see you did good, my little naive plebe. The old sadist Ilya Kuznetsov held to his throne harder than any dictator before him. But when you erased him from existence, I only needed one day to dispose of the opposition, take my place as the new dictator of the future. Accept my thanks, primate, and the thanks of my people. I'll be a good leader for them. Why even stop the obligatory beatings? Why would I beat the people, who will soon form my army of crazed fanatics, aimed at taking over the world? Stop. Whoa now. Whoa. If what you say is true, what are you even doing here? The reason you came to us in the first place was erased from time and space. You should have no memory of meeting us. you see... Hey, look over there. You suddenly hear a loud cry coming from somewhere in the city. You quickly turn away from Xander, only to see two homeless people fighting over a horse hoof. When you turn back to the weird man in a unitard, he is no more, as if he was never there in the first place. Or, like your inner skeptic decides, as if he quickly ran away and hid somewhere. You will never know for certain. It's over. So, I think you can lie to him if you keep the couple together. And he still offers you the reward. He offers you 1 million bottle caps. It's a reference to the Fallout franchise. Bottle caps in this game are useless. Because if you remember, when you first accept the quest, he's like, I'll give you 1 million of your currency. But he's very vague about it. He offers you 1 million bottle caps in exchange for splitting up the couple. I think he does the same thing, though, because you confront him about the bottle caps because you can't use those in the game. And he's like, oh crap, look over there, and he runs off, if I'm not mistaken. Gennady Nikolaev, the General Secretary of Krasno Chamber of Commerce, nods politely in your direction and invites you to take a seat. Nevertheless, you remain standing. Hello, Donnie. What's your business? About that mission. I'm listening. Gennady Nikolaev. I think Pee-Pants the Peapod sounds way better. The Secretary General staggers in surprise and pounds both fists on his desk with a roar. Show your filthy mouth, bastard. What does that even mean? Alright, I know who you are, but why do you hate your own past so much? The General Secretary, who is obviously taking the revelation of a secret poorly, falls heavily into his chair, sighs even more heavily, and closes his eyes. How am I supposed to know, gosh darn it? Maybe I've always loved myself too much to be in this place. I had too much self-respect, too much faith in my great destiny to deal with the mockery, live with the idiotic nickname, sort through rotten garbage for sustenance, survive on scraps. But maybe I've always hated myself, or my true nature. And that's why I've decided to erase all the reminders, destroy everyone who knew the truth. Well, you're not wrong. You're a mutant and a former carny. So what? Look how far you've come. Leave the past in the past. The General Secretary drops his head into his hands and contemplates everything that's happened. After about 5 minutes, he looks up again, seemingly much calmer. You're right. You're absolutely right, comrade. My time is Krasno's most valuable commodity. I shouldn't be wasting it chasing the ghost of my past. The circus can stay. Oh, well, I already chased them off. I did not know this was an outcome. Alright, we'll see you. Goodbye. If you do this, I think he attacks you, so... whatever. I got a ton of experience for it. I'll take that. I'm not gonna worry about the money. I have plenty of money. I'm not gonna fret. Well, it sucks that I chased the circus away. I didn't know you could keep them there and... Well, hey, I learned something new. If I miss out on 1 or 2 quests, I think that's okay. Alright, well, I'm going to call this episode here. I think off camera I'm going to go through my quest log and decide which one I'm going to pursue next. It'll probably be the Death Tunnel. There's no reason to go to Fokalefka yet until the Mushroom Cult sends me there. I could try and find this gang of red masked bandits. We can take care of this later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. The rest of this is all through Fokalefka, Mountain Pass of Woes, Death Tunnel. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm going to call the episode here. Off camera, I'll head towards the Death Tunnel, and we'll take care of that in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.